Ladies and gentlemen, let's try this with my mic on this time. Glad I caught that. This is an apology video. I'm going to try to leave the thumbnail a little bit ambiguous, so you actually have to click on it to see what I have to say. But I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. I already had a hint of what I'm about to tell you, but I didn't realize the scale. Okay, so what am I referring to? I put out a video this week doing my post-release analysis or summary or impressions or whatever of Ares, right? Ares, the Lord of the Apocalypse. Where is he? There he is. And I called him I actually called him a wet blanket. I made it the word of the day. I said that this guy was C grade. Oh, wrong window. Look at that, I'm screwing up already. C grade. Piece of poop. Don't worry about him. Skip him. I did, however, caveat that with saying that I have seen and heard of him being really good if you take him to Immortal 5. The problem being is that that is a very, very high bar to set for the majority of the people in this game. So, at Immortal, I was calling him a wet blanket. Now, apparently, we've been gearing him completely wrong. And I'm going to give a shout out and a kudos to Oracle, who is the guild leader of Revolution, who supplied me with the video footage that you're about to see, who supplied me with the gearing document. This guy is a theory crafter. I'm not a theory crafter. I absorb information and then implement it and retain it. I don't spend 2 weeks fine-tuning a hero, going through multiple gear sets. Not multiple gear sets, but going through crazy gear sets. Figuring out combinations, tweaking mechanics. Oracle is a theory crafter, and the documents that he sent out on how to gear this guy, or how this guy works, or how this is going to work, he called it how to turn a $3,000 hero into a paperweight. Something along those lines. It was hilarious. Let me see if I can get my music back. Crank up the volume. Okay. So I'm going to show you that. First of all, I was wrong. But also the game, I don't think the game developers intended this to happen, and they may nerf this. They may nerf this. So I know there's going to be people in the comments saying, don't talk about this. But Oracle has given the content creators in Revolution the green light to do this. And as such, I'm going to throw it out there because I just finished saying this guy was dog poop. So here goes. It's going to take a lot to do this, but Ares can one-shot solo. He can solo by himself. Well, a little bit of help from his friends, but he can solo pretty much a maxed Koraxia assassin team. All right, let's dive in. Let's explain this because it requires some explanation. First, I want to go into his gear sets. So, right down here. Shadow Strike Enhancement. After the start of battle, Ares receives an additional attack bonus equal to 30% of his damage reduction. When I did the deep dive video, I was a little bit confused about what this meant. Let's just make it really simple. If I have 100% damage reduction, then they're going to take 30%. So 30%, and I'm going to get a 30% attack bonus, boost, or conversion. So that's how that works. So damage reduction is really, really important to this guy, and they don't have it up here on his core stats. They just skipped the boat. HP accuracy. So how you want to gear this guy, if you want to be able to one-shot maxed Korra teams, is like this. This is the Oracle gearing. I'm going to call it such in my spreadsheet when I add it to it after this video. You want a Surge set with a Blessed 2-piece. You want HP on the hands. You want HP on the helm. You're going to completely ignore accuracy. If you can get it haphazardly through substats, cool. But you're not going to put an accuracy helm on this guy. And then you want a damage reduction boot. You have to ensure that all 3 bottom pieces are Surge set because you have to take these to Immortal to make this happen. And then up top, obviously, you need the 2-piece Blessed set, which gives you 15% damage reduction. And what you want to shoot for in the substats is as much damage reduction as possible. And then you want crit damage reduction, because this is going to work in PvP mainly. And then you want HP, right? So you want as much HP as possible. You definitely want as much damage reduction as possible and as much crit damage reduction as possible. Crit damage is quite evident because they're assassins. You don't want them critting you, right? You want them to not crit you at all. And then when they do hit you, you want your damage reduction to scale that down to minuscule amounts of damage. So that is the gear. You also need to have these pieces immortal. You do. You definitely need. The boots is the one you want to prioritize for Immortal 2 and higher, because it gives you the HP bonus, right? At 1, it gives you 20. At 2, it gives you 50% HP. And then I don't know what 3 gives you, but it's going to have to be huge. So that's the gearing. Ensure, again, I'm going to say it one more time, ensure that damage reduction is high as possible. I think on my main account, I got it up to 89. You want crit damage reduction as high as possible, but you can only get that from your substats. I think I got mine up to like 30% from gear on my main account, but you can bump this crit damage reduction up higher. And that is through your guild tech, which a lot of people probably aren't going to have maxed out. But again, you're going to need this guy at Immo 5. So if you have him at Immo 5, you're probably a spender, and you're probably in a guild that's going to get you good guild tech. So what you need is this right here. You need to max this crit damage reduction piece out. You got to go 25 for 25 on this puppy. Because, here, let's just see. Let's see what I can take it up to. This is my streaming account, so there we go. So we're up to 49%, and it can go a lot higher. So you can get a lot of crit damage reduction from here, from this piece of content, from this area of the game. So that is how you want to gear this guy. Let's go back to let's see, did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Let's just highlight the gearing one more time. So Surge 4-piece, Blessed 2-piece. Let's turn that down. You want to make sure you have all Surge pieces on the bottom row so that you can take them to Immortal. And then you want to take them to Immortal. You want HP hands, HP head, damage reduction boots, and you want to prioritize stats, damage reduction, crit damage reduction, HP. You can ignore accuracy. Okay, let's go to the footage. All right. So, I got 2 pieces of video content for you. And this is Oracle using... You have to use Hagridon, because... And you have to use 2 other Vanguards to get the Hagridon bonuses, right? The HP... I think it's HP attack and damage reduction bonus. In fact, let's just not screw around. Let's just show you guys in game what exactly you get. So right here, Battle Wheel PvP. When there are 3 or more Vanguards, increase damage, max HP, or wait, just damage and max HP of allies by 20%. So you need that extra attack and damage boosts, which is why you'll see Oracle is running with 2 blue Vanguards for this test. So, and keep in mind, the last piece of the puzzle is you need a Immortal 5 Ares. And that actually reminds me of something that I forgot to tell you guys when we were talking about the character. Gotta go back one more time. I forgot about this. I gotta make sure. This is a hypothesis of mine. You need a Immo 5 specifically for these X talents. If you guys haven't read what these do, first of all, you get more attack, damage dealt by 5%, so 15% more damage dealt. I do believe this increases damage dealt when there are 30 seconds remaining in battle, which shouldn't matter in PvP. But this, for the first 30 seconds of battle, damage received from enemies is reduced by 5%. So you got 5% damage reduction there, 5% there, 5% there, 5% there. That's an extra 20%. And I think the game is coding this as damage reduction. I think that they say damage received is reduced. I think all they're doing is they're just slapping more damage reduction on you. And then when you get this last talent, it doubles. So having him at Immo 5 for PvP is going to give him 40% more attack and 40% more damage reduction. So if you're at like 90% damage reduction from gear and you get another 40%, well, you got 130% You know, you got over 100% damage reduction. 30% of that gets converted into attack. So I think the game is coding this as damage reduction, which is why it's turning him into an unkillable god of the apocalypse at Immo 5. All right, I know everyone's probably like, get to the video, get to the video, get to the video. So I got 2, and he's testing against maxed assassin teams. They're pushing 9 million combat power. So at this test, it's just Ares and 2 blue vanguards in order to trigger the Hagridon bonus. So he doesn't have any sound on. But here they go. So watch the damage meter, although it's going to be sky high. But basically, watch Ares' health. See, it's going up, and that's due to Hagridon. So he gets down to half health, but he hasn't killed anybody yet. He hasn't even damaged anybody yet because they are still in their immunity phase. So he's getting down there. He's at like a quarter health. Now he's regenerating his own health. Again, that is coming from Hagridon. And now he's killing people. Now he is killing people. So look at that. Almost killed Rickard and Koraxia on the way. And now he's at full health. And assassins are just dropping like flies. He is effectively soloing this team, and it is jacked. It is jacked. Hasn't killed them yet, though. They're hanging in there because, remember, assassins have Marauder set. So they're basically converting his life to their life. But there you go. He ended that battle with full health. Oh, is he clicking on the stats? There you go. Look at that. He took 21 million points of damage, but he dished out 43. And he ended the fight full health. That's crazy. All right, here's one more piece. Now, this is with 2 other, like, good vanguards. It's blurry, and I'm not sure if it's gonna get to not blurry. But you can see it is 8.7 million power. I do believe this is Zoso. I have Zoso on my friends list as well. Zoso is the assassin god. He has probably one of the best assassin teams in the game. So 8.7 million. This, I don't know if that's going to clear up. But let's run through this. 8.7, there you go. You saw. So he's running now with Ares, he's running with Leo, and he's running with Na Feng because Na Feng gives an attack bonus to vanguards. So ramping Ares up even more. Yes, an elite, Na Feng, doing work. But otherwise, Leo's dead, and Na Feng is dead, and now it's the same old song and dance. It's just Ares just soloing an entire maxed assassin team. Is anybody dead? Okay, Fiona's dead. Let's see. He's just regenerating health like a frickin' monster. Back up to full health. Cora's almost dead. Of course, she can revive twice. So we got to kill her 3 times. So I think Rickard's dead too. Yeah, Rickard's the ghost at this point. It's just Helentis and Koraxia. And now they're both dead. And now they're just shade. Oh, Helentis is still alive. Kill her. Oh. She didn't die. Koraxia and Helentis. But Ares, merely an inconvenience to him. Okay. Yeah, I know. I know, it's insane. Is it broken? Maybe. Are they going to nerf it? Maybe. But again, kudos to Oracle for his theory crafting. This guy, that's crazy. That's going to have some ramifications for PvP. And that helps. I'm not going to say free-to-play, because free-to-play probably aren't going to be able to get this guy up to Immortal 5. That definitely helps whales. And it definitely hurts the Krakens. So, In honor of Oracle's hard work, the word of the day for this video is paperweight, because his write-up on this strategy was called How to Turn a $3,000 Hero into a Paperweight. Loosely. Sorry, Oracle, if I'm getting that wrong. Paperweight, the word of the day. Tell me what you think. I'm kind of interested to see how this goes over as it gets a little bit more widespread. As people become to acknowledge this, it becomes more widespread. I was contemplating waiting until after Hell Arena, because I am now in the Hell Fighter with all of the Krakens. And I do have a Koraxia. But I figured it'd have much more impact now, specifically after I made that video calling him a wet blanket. So, ladies and gentlemen, paperweight in the comments, word of the day. Tell me your thoughts. Is this funny? Is this a joke? Is this a meme? Because yes, a maxed out Ares geared like this can solo a full Koraxia assassin team. Till next time, everybody. Cheers, peace. Bye-bye.